25th time's the charm.
Yep.
Welcome
We got it. To the Papa Do Preach the Dad podcast. Dads talking to dads, learning to be better dads, and laughing about
at
it
the same time. Shit.
Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube and anywhere you get your podcasts.
So you didn't even try.
I was just going to start doing the Pledge of Allegiance. No one gets mad at that.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So we have Spencer Selman.
Yes, sir.
Selman's how you said it.
You're going to have to send me the spelling of that because I got to put it up on the graphic.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll send you a screenshot of his Facebook.
Because it might come up Spencer Salmon. So
It does every time.
Okay.
Yeah, it does every time. So
This is foreshadowing. He's going to do that to you.
No.
So, I'm pretty excited about this episode because we've talked about the importance of self-defense for our daughters a lot. We both have daughters.
Yep.
And I'm a big believer that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a must for women. I say a must, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I really think it's one of the greatest things they can do to protect themselves in the worst situation that we don't want to discuss.
Yeah.
yes,
So, and you happen to own a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym.
that's right. Yes.
So
That's convenient.
we got a lot of
I know.
expertise. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, but we are going to start with this week in dadding.
Okay. You want me
You?
to start?
Sure.
This week, everything has been kind of like coming closer to like gearing up for Christmas. And so work's slowing down. And so the holidays are approaching. So we're sitting there, not flailing, but we're kind of getting to the planning stage of things because we have a lot going on that we're trying to do for Christmas as like a gift for my kids. So instead of doing the all out, 50 boxes of gifts, we have a big trip planned. So gearing up for that, getting ready for that. Nothing else crazy has happened, thankfully. Sam's birthday was this weekend, so we had like a little bit of family stuff and friends come over, but that's about it.
Nice.
So short and sweet this week.
Where are you guys going? Is it
We're
a
going to-
surprise? Do you want to say it?
No, Pigeon Forge. So we initially, it's in Gatlinburg.
Pigeon Forge.
Have you been there
Yeah.
before?
I have.
What is it?
I went there.
It's Myrtle Beach in the mountains.
Yeah, it's the shit, dude.
It's a good thing. I'm from Myrtle Beach. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's so like Smoky Mountains, that sort of thing.
I went there last year for Christmas.
Yeah, so it's like
Buffalo Creek.
Dollywood, that sort of thing is there. Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I know what Dollywood is. I was like, Dollywood and Smoky Mountains are by each other?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Dollywood is in the Smoky Mountains.
I was not aware.
Yep. The more you know. So, so we got that coming up. So we've yet to have the kids all at the right age to where you can like realistically go take a trip that they will remember. And, Harper's like at the bare minimum to remember it, but she'll have a lot of fun there. I'm certain of it. So.
Yeah, that was Amelia last year. Like 2.5. Yeah.
So I think it'll be a lot of fun for the kids. It'll be a very different experience versus the same usual, like wake up, presents, get a day, and then by 5 o'clock, you're like, what's the next thing? And then
Yeah.
there's
Nice.
plenty of stuff to do. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that is a nice gift. I like that better than actual gifts.
Yeah, I really want to focus like
Sounds
what,
like I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, no.
no, like what Cameron was talking about when he was here. The like one thing that he said that was on brand and in focus was the memories. I want to make the memories mean something, not the little material stupid shit. So
Yeah. Every year my wife asks me what I want for my birthday. And I'm just like, I just want time with you.
Yep.
Like I don't.
Yeah. That's what I tell family members is like, if you're going to get us something for their birthday, don't give me more crap to keep everywhere.
Yep.
Just buy us like tickets somewhere or season passes to the zoo or something.
or like a gift card to like Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Not all.
That was the most random place I could think.
Yeah.
I could do a whole episode on unnecessary crap in my house. Jesus.
Yeah.
It just, my parents always like, could you use this? And my wife says yes to everything. And then we take it home and I put it in the attic. Like, that's, Yeah.
Do you keep the boxes to like things that you get, or does she keep the boxes?
She
like
did.
just in case you got to sell it one day.
Yes.
Like,
so
why would you need the box?
when we moved in,
We have all of them left behind me.
there's literally a whole like portion of our attic that's just empty boxes. I'm not kidding.
I believe it.
Yeah, I got I had to say something to her the other week about, I was just like, we got to pull everything out of the attic and either throw out or sell what we're not using, because there's no more room for me to put things in the attic.
Yeah.
Like
Empty boxes.
so not even just
You walk in and be like,
shit.
are you moving out? Like,
I say, do you just dude, if I were you, can
Why
you
is
like
this luggage
can you
packed?
stand
Yeah.
up? Can you stand up in your attic?
No, it's like pull
Oh, okay.
downstairs above my garage.
Okay.
So-
So I would just go out there and just dive through all those empty boxes.
Well, I'm going through like a coal miner, and it's just like, it's everything. We have 3 vacuums and the little robot vacuum, which I was dead against from the day she wanted to buy it. I'm like,
Roomba.
yeah.
I just got one. It's so sick, dude.
it's so stupid.
I have one.
It's
for
stupid, but
I
it's
have one
awesome.
specifically for the mats at my gym. It is one of the best investments I've ever made.
You have it mop it too?
And I don't have it mop it
Oh,
because I'm
okay.
particular about that. But dude, I just press that thing as I'm leaving. Oh my gosh.
I could see that.
What's your Roomba's name?
I think we named it @𝗏𝗏𝗄𝐺𝗲𝗃.
Mecha-
That's a thing. Maybe I'd like it better if we named it. We haven't named ours.
Oh, dude, my kids named ours Ruby. This the day it came home. I tried to make it
Where'd they come up
Robbie.
with that?
Well, I tried to make it Robbie, so they saw that it was like I was naming it, but then it started talking. It was like returning to home, and it was like the woman voice. I
Yours
was like,
talks?
yes,
Yeah. They talk.
Mine might talk. I don't know.
They're really
All I
quiet.
know is I catch my wife following it around with a broom and sweeping the stuff into it. And I'm like, why do we even own that?
Kind of defeating the purpose, but
I'm like, why? You know, they should
Just-
make one with a handle. That would be a lot easier,
yeah,
right?
right.
That's cool. By the time we're really
Like the
old, robots
Jetsons?
are going to be taking care of us in
Hell
retirement
yeah.
homes.
Dude,
Right.
he's the Jetsons.
Yeah, it's happening.
That's sick. All right.
All right.
What about y'all? What? Who was go?
I'll go next. I'll let you finish
Okay.
up. Yeah, you can close out the show.
Yeah, we're done after that. That's all we
Yeah.
have time for.
My birthday was Sunday.
Yep.
And
Oh, how was the bubble, dude?
that's where I'm getting to. He was. I'll send you some videos. They
Okay.
have to get put in this. So I got a client. I met him in a house, and he's like, "I'm a bubble guy," and I'm just like, "What's a bubble guy?" He's like, "Well, I got this special bubble formula. I do mostly like kids' birthday parties, like 4 to like 12 is my sweet spot." And I put people in bubbles. I got these smoke bubbles. They really hard to pop. They float around. The kids love it. And I'm just like, my daughter's birthday's in July. And I was like, Dad, my birthday's in November. Like, for my birthday, I want my daughter to be going nuts. Like, that's what,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was beyond my expectations. A Hartsfield bubble guy, Dave Matthews.
Dude, I was gonna say the whole time he's blowing bubbles, he's going, "You got your ball.
God, I
you
hate-
got
Only thing I
your
hate more than
chain."
Dave Matthews Band is Dave Matthews Band fans. So,
Yes. Wait, do you like Dave Matthews? No. Okay,
All
thank
right.
God.
yeah, I should have cleared that before I said something. But
I
The
mean,
one-
no, definitely not.
yeah, he's just crying.
No.
So, the ones that are just like, you don't love Dave? Like, they're on a
don't.
first name basis with him. I just,
Yo, you're not a DMB fan, bro?
That's the one they say too.
No.
This
That
goes-
sounds like something they would
This
say.
goes south. I'm text my wife, call me for an emergency. Please get me out.
All right, so he was playing guitar and blowing bubbles. What happened after that?
I mean, it was just great. We grilled my neighbors across the street. They got a son that was born in November. My daughter was July. He was November, and then they got like a 6-month-old baby girl. They came over. Some other friends of mine came with their kids from Florence, and my uncle Amelia was visiting from Oregon, which
Nice.
was awesome.
I saw a couple videos that Anne-Marie posted.
Yeah, right. It was, dude.
Looked pretty sweet.
Amelia was like belly flopping into the suds on the grass and kicking her legs around, just jumping up like covered, like a crazed rabid dog. Like, it was like the
Love
crazy
it.
eyes. Like, it was awesome. It was everything that it was beyond what I thought it was going to be. It was the best birthday I ever had. 21st birthday, blackout drunk, arrested. 45th birthday, bubble guy.
Progress.
Yeah.
I gotta get there and be like, who's the little girl this party's for? You're like, oh no.
Oh no. You're breaking into the 45 and older demographic, but so it was great. And Amelia switched from baths to showers this week. She loves it.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah. She just like goes like this under the water the whole time. But she was like, I go in to check
like
on her.
swats the water as it's going down.
Yeah, she just like jumps around, but she only wants showers now. And I go to check on her and she's like, I'm taking a shower by myself, and pulls the curtain and goes, I need privacy. So yeah, that was
That's a
this
big
week.
moment because that whole process is like chopped in half time wise.
And right before the other baby's coming. Like how great is that?
Unless they have a moment like Katie does. Katie had a really tough time when she switched from baths to showers because she was afraid, like when she closed her eyes, there was going to be nothing but soap in her eyes. So every time it came time to rinse out the soap, it was always like a massive ordeal. And then it did not save any time. You spent more time trying to sit there and calm her down to like put her head back in the water.
So
If she's enjoying it, that's great.
you mean like showering her head and getting all the
I would
soap
have to
out?
go in there and then like a horse
You do
bath
the
or like
little-
a dog bath, just like
Take a dry towel and tell her to hold it against her eyes.
yeah.
I just baptize my kids every time. Like
The-
one and
in the
done.
tub?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that with her when she was doing bath and I'd have to wash her hair. I'd be like, okay. And it didn't look, if you looked at it from the outside, it would look bad because she was she is feet kicking up.
Yeah.
Like,
First time ever, you're just holding her by the ankles.
yeah. Just like, is he trying to drown that person? What's going on?
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Yes, exactly that. So, and what's going on in the Salmon household?
I guess for this week, we've had to talk with Isaac's teacher because he's been pretty defiant in class
Okay.
the entire time.
He's
So five. So he's in kindergarten. And he's first thing, let me put that out. His teachers are amazing. I'm not saying like this is just him being super defiant.
Del May, where's he go to?
McLaurin.
McLaurin, okay.
McLaurin. So the Montessori program there.
So 1250.
12. Oh yeah.
So he
Careful bringing up Swamp Fox. 1250.
So during the lessons, they do the group lessons. He has literally just been, they'll all sit down. He'll stand up and just turn his back to the teacher like he's at a Rage Against the Machine protest or something the entire time. And she's like, Isaac. And he just turns around and just ignores her the entire time. And then when they break off into stations, he'll go lay down, won't go to sleep. He'll just pretend he's asleep with fake snoring the entire time while he's in the middle of the room. Won't do his lessons. We're trying to figure out what can we do to get him to go to his lessons. He's a smart kid, but he's very defiant right now. So
Isaac is in some of your jiu-jitsu classes
He
too,
is,
correct?
yes.
My daughter went there for Katie.
okay.
So Cadence Westerbeck. She went
Okay.
there for a little bit and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
but I recall that the two times that I was able to make it to it, Isaac was he was the show, man.
Oh yeah,
He was fun to watch.
He's very defiant. He's more defiant at Swamp Fox than he is there.
1250.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're just trying to work through what can we do to get
Yeah.
our child not to protest every single class that he's been going to.
That's a good question to bring up. Like, what is the best way? So, I saw something I took a screenshot of that I think this fits. All right. It said, we give children strategies instead of consequences. We teach them skills instead of fear.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
Are you
obviously,
saying we do that or that's what we should do?
I think that's what he's saying. That's what we should do.
Okay, gotcha. I was
you
going to
know,
say, because I definitely fear,
You
I
teach
spread
them-
fear.
you fear your children.
No, my children fear me. And then they don't like me.
Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to talk on. There's got to be a level of teaching consequences in it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But it's like, what's too far of a consequence? What's not enough to like let it sink in?
Well, it's like with anytime you have to show your children like grace and stuff like that because they're little and they don't know what they're doing. And what Isaac's
I don't
doing
do
is
that
admittedly,
It's a good concept.
What is that?
You just write up your children like it's a workplace.
Pretty much. They've gotten at least 3 to 4 demerits in the last 2 weeks.
So, but it's like, we show our children grace, but like you said, you have to have some sort of consequences because grace doesn't mean anything if there's no accountability.
Correct.
Okay.
And so like there's a bunch of redirection, but we still have to have the accountability behind it.
Right.
So what strategies have you thought of, or do you think that applies to this situation with Isaac?
I thought you guys were going to tell me. I don't know.
No, we are trying to be better dads. We talk to dads to be better dads. Okay.
Oh, I misunderstood why I'm
shit
here.
is on you.
No, we do a lot of like redirection of like, where can we take this outburst of energy of this defiance and where can we kind of redirect it to where it's not defiance anymore.
Okay.
So we do give Isaac a lot of options. That's the whole reason why we sent him to McLaurin, because it's a Montessori school. So he has options in what he can do, but there's still a plan and he has to have options within that plan.
Okay.
It's like in the morning, like, I'm sure you guys have struggled like I have of getting your children dressed, right? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even want to start again.
Yeah.
If I pull out a princess dress, we're good. She puts it on.
What we used to do with Isaac is we would allow him to choose his outfit, but it'd be 2 pre-chosen outfits like we'd have. That's kind of what we do here. We kind of have choices available when we know.
All right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good analogy or metaphor, whichever word is correct. Is that analogy or metaphor?
That's ironic.
That's a long inside joke. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Jake's, the many times he's misused the word ironic when it was a coincidence.
Just twice.
So, but yeah, that's a good analogy. Like as far as, you have these 2 outfits.
Yeah.
Can you think of any example that applies directly to that defiance to the teachers that you've tried?
Yeah. So what I've personally done in jiu-jitsu, and I do this a lot and stuff, because I've worked in, like, just to kind of give a little bit of background, I went to school for like art elementary education, even though I'm doing nothing with that education right now.
I feel like that's a common statement people make after finishing college.
That started happening lately. People not using their college degree, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've worked in a lot of like classroom settings. Like I've worked like a lot in like church ministry settings with kids and stuff like that. What I've noticed is how to the best redirect a kid who's like high energy, defiant, stuff like that is give them
armbar.
Give them give them a job. Give them a job. How can they help? Because they're kind of looking for what are the rules right now. So they're trying to figure out what are the rules. Because I'm sure
we can break them.
Have you ever taken like one thing? Have you ever put kids in a room and they immediately just fill the room? They go to every corner and everything like that. They're trying to figure out the rules of the room.
The boundaries. Quite literally.
Yeah. Like what are the boundaries? What are the rules? Are there rules? What can I do? And if I start giving them jobs, they're starting to see order, but it also gives them a buy-in to what we're doing. And so what I do with Isaac in jiu-jitsu class is we make him a co-coach of like the little kids class. Mm-hmm. And so
that class is just hyper as fuck.
It's a great, I love that class. I love that class. It's really, really fun to teach, but like, I gave Isaac a job. He's got some responsibility. He's taken some ownership.
That's awesome, though.
His behavior is better. I'm not going to say it's perfect yet, but it's much better than what it is. Yeah, but it's much better than what it was.
Yeah, baby steps.
Yeah, he
hasn't started doing taxes yet, but he's on the way.
He's really good with numbers, surprisingly. So I leave.
So he does do my taxes.
I leave my QuickBooks open on our front desk, praying to God he saves me some taxes.
Just one day. Just one day it clicks.
Yeah. Math. Get him into music then. Typically, kids that are good at math are good with music.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's all just patterns.
Yeah. That's what I do. Is I constantly try and give kids jobs, especially difficult kids, because I work with like kids in the jiu-jitsu class, like at that. I've worked in church settings. Like those kids need jobs. They need something to do, and it gives them some responsibility and some ownership, some buy-in to what we're doing.
I like that though. That's there's not enough accountability and stuff these days, and I feel like, especially if you're helping them see that, like in class, even when it's not your kids.
Yeah.
I think that goes a long way for other people's kids too.
How old are your kids?
Mine are 7. I had to think about it because there's so many.
That's all right.
2, 7, 8, and 12.
Really? And I'm sure you forgot 1 or 2, right? Because there's so many. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost forgot that we were supposed to take Katie to her mom's today. So, yeah.
Where is Katie?
Yeah. But yeah, so Katie is 7 now. So she's going to make her way back because she loved it.
Good.
She was super bummed. And I need her to do it because I need her to toughen up a little bit.
Yeah.
She'll cry at a baby scratch on her finger, but I watched her get armbarred multiple times by a much larger child, and she doesn't want to cry in front of them. So I'm like, yes, this is good. I don't want my child to get armbarred like in real life, but right now I'm loving seeing this.
Well, I think that's one of the good, like, even though you're saying that like jokingly, I think that's one of the good things about jiu-jitsu is it does teach a lot of people, I think particularly girls, that they are way tougher and stronger than what they think.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So this is the exact topic I want to get into is how old do you start kids in jiu-jitsu?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been teaching kids classes?
Okay.
Those two questions first.
All right. So I think you should get kids in jiu-jitsu age 3. Age 3.
Okay.
As soon as they can start talking and communicating. 2's a little young, obviously, even though my youngest Jonah does technically jump into the classes, but he does the warm-ups and then he eats something he's not supposed to off the ground and I got to send him outside of the class basically. So
that's a Band-Aid.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I've been teaching kids probably 10 years now in a jiu-jitsu setting. Yeah.
So have you seen any kids take the class from like 3 to 13 or?
Yeah. We've got a couple that are close. We've got one kid, Thomas. I think he started when he was like 7 and now he's like 16.
Okay.
He's been doing it for a while. We've got Jacob Chandler. I don't know if you know Mark and Meredith Chandler.
I know Mark. Yeah.
I know Mark. I know the name Mark Chandler.
His son's been doing it probably 10
years. Is he an appraiser?
I don't remember exactly what. Yeah, but
I think so.
Meredith Chandler is actually Isaac's teacher.
Okay.
Ironically enough. I've
That's
seen
the one he's not listening to.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry, Meredith. but yeah, I've seen there's a good many kids who've started like when they're single digits and now they're 16, 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
And that teaches them consistency like a job.
Yeah, well, I would say more so than consistency, probably resilience, because in my opinion, jiu-jitsu is hard.
Yeah.
And this is one of the big things that we've brought up a few times is like, team sports, sports in general, they teach great things for children.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're like me and they have absolutely zero athletic ability and it's nothing but one epic embarrassment after another, something like jiu-jitsu and martial arts, I didn't get into it until I was 20.
Yeah.
And I loved it and it changed everything for me.
Mm-hmm.
As far as even just like my temper in general. When I've talked about this on the show before, but my mother was very much like, do not fight. There's no reason. Just walk away. That is a recipe for hell for a boy.
Yes.
In the 90s, particularly.
Yeah.
So I was picked on a lot around 8th grade. I'm like 6'2" and being picked on by people. And I just started realizing I didn't have to be. And then there was a no control aspect of it and just like pent up nerd rage. And then basically, yeah. So, and then when I got into martial arts, that just changed.
Yeah.
So, what nerds have you coached?
Well, myself. No. I personally don't think I'm like the most athletic person in the world, but like is competition wise, I think I've done fairly well, but but I think the beauty about jiu-jitsu is you can it's not like playing other sports where you have to fit into that particular sport. Jiu-jitsu, you can kind of mold to yourself to how you want to, I call it playing jiu-jitsu, how you want to play jiu-jitsu, how you develop your game.
Yeah.
If you want to be a big, strong guy who wants to stay on top and like pressure pass and smash people, there's an avenue for that. If you want to be a smaller, more like technical based person who's sneaky and like does all this like crazy stuff from the bottom position, there's a place in jiu-jitsu for you to do that. I legitimately think jiu-jitsu is great for everybody. Like, I've had kids who have come in who have like autism and like their mothers will tell me they stood up for themselves. And like the one parent sent me a whole message about how like her son has autism and someone they stuck up for another kid and ended up pinning the kid and holding him down until a teacher could come.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it's empowering like that because you can do that.
Yeah. And if done right, nobody's getting hurt.
Yeah.
Yes. So. Yes. Yeah. And I think one other thing you talked about how you've a lot of pent-up aggression, like boys and men, girls too, as an extent, but I'm speaking as a guy and as someone has 2 sons.
Yeah.
We need a healthy outlet for that kind of stuff. Like more so than anything else. Like, cause if you're talking about, a lot of failures, stuff like that, you fail a lot in jiu-jitsu class by itself. Like you get beat up, you get choked. Like it's, but it's good. It's good because it's just a healthy outlet for aggression and how to deal with failure.
How to deal with failure is one of the most important things that sports teach people. And if you're not athletic and that's not something that makes you happy, this is a great option.
Also, playing video games as an adult is a great reminder of failure too.
Video games has a lot of benefits.
It's a great reminder of failure because you realize you ain't got the time to do it. And then you start thinking you still got it.
My favorite thing is when I boot up one of the games I haven't played for a while and it's like, hey, welcome to a 4-hour install. And I'm like,
here's
guess I'm not playing you again for another 6 months.
Well, first of all, before you press the button, you're like, get all the dust off of there.
I haven't played a game since 2001.
You remember exactly what it was? That's very specific.
Yeah. Because I remember where I was living and it
what
was
game was it?
WrestleMania 2000 and Dr. Wario and Mario Kart.
Nice.
Nintendo 64. Those are the three. I lived with like three guys my age.
I won't keep listening. So.
I recently introduced Isaac to Mario Kart for the one that came out on the Switch 2 recently. Yeah. They're like, hey, you want to play what probably is going to get dad on high blood pressure medicine one day? Like, let's.
Hey, but that's, I'm glad you said that because that's something that I use as a method of failure for my kids. And I'm not trying to be like dickish, but like I intentionally do everything I can to destroy my kids in video games. No, like hear me out. This is why.
You know how I'm going to edit it. It's going to end right. The reel is going to
destroy my kids. Period. No. So I intentionally I showed no mercy on them in those games.
Yeah.
And because I've done that, we'll fire up Mario Kart and Katie is 7 years old and she'll beat me.
Nice.
So this is in like less than a year of us playing that. She'll beat me now. And I remember when we first started, I would be almost lapping them. And they're like, let us win. Let us win. I'm like, nope. No. You're going to learn how to fail and like learn what I'm doing. If that's what you want to like learn, if you think that I'm good at the game, like pick up some tips. And
that's a good lesson. Let us win is not winning.
Yeah. No, I hate it. And I will not. Like the only time that I've ever like let my kids win is in that game because in order to get like all 3 stars to complete the cup, you have to finish in first place all 4 races. And if I happen to lose to Katie in the first race, guess who's her biggest partner in the second, third, and fourth race? Because I'm shooting all the computers and I'm making sure she wins that damn race. But no, I love video games with my kids for that because that's like the easiest thing because they're having fun and they don't realize that they're learning like they're like progressing because they're failing. Yeah. And it like drives them to want to do something.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. That's a really good point.
Not nearly as active and healthy probably as jiu-jitsu, but still fun.
I'm going to hook up the video game system to like a wheel that they have to walk on like a walking
There you go.
That's not a bad idea.
There you go.
It's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah. I got a walking pad at the office. I don't have a chair anymore. Yeah. So another thing we talked about when Brian was on the show, and we talk about it often, is raising women to respect themselves, raising men who respect women.
Yep.
And Brian brought up a good point that, you know, our kids kind of have a benefit because they have an active mom and dad in the house and doing everything. And you have a scholarship program at your gym, which I think, you know, because Brian was saying, like, what do we do for those kids? And I'd love to hear you talk about that because from what you told me, that this applies.
Yes.
This is something.
So we have a scholarship program called G32. It stands for Genesis 32. If you guys aren't aware of that, it's from the book
Bill
of Genesis.
Oh.
Yes. Genesis 32, when Jacob wrestled the angel of God.
Okay.
In that story, he broke his hip. He walked differently after he experienced God. That's how I kind of feel both, you know, when you experience God, Jesus, or when you experience martial arts or jiu-jitsu, you kind of walk differently afterwards.
That's how I feel when I get off the trampoline with my kids. But yeah, I get it.
That's how I feel every day. So don't worry.
Declining quickly.
I woke up the other morning and I was talking to my wife. I was like, I think I just slept wrong. I was like, how do you do that?
That's totally a thing. I got a pinched nerve from sleeping because I slept on my hand.
Yeah. How old
like
are you?
this?
36.
Right, you had 36. To think about it too. Dude, you get past like 30 and you start having to like, unless your birthday was like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It's convenient. You didn't forget. 45.
Yeah, so, I know how old I am.
So the whole point of the scholarship is, the main idea is we're trying to get it it gives teens like free training and free training gear to do jujitsu.
Yeah.
And it's not just any teens. We're trying to go get like teens who may not have a great home life, who may not have a good social situation with, who they're hanging out with sketchy people, or we have kids who, or families who can't afford it. Or the main thing is kids who are getting bullied in school. And the point is not just the jujitsu. Jujitsu is great and I love it, but the main idea is I'm developing a few of our guys at the gym to kind of be almost like mentors to the kids as they come in. So like those are the guys I partner with the teenagers. Like you're gonna have. You may not have it for the rest of the week, but for this hour, you're gonna have a positive role model in your life for this hour while you're here.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that makes a big difference. What are the ages for that?
There's like no team sports that do anything like that. That's very hands-on for them to come there and like just have because it's a smaller group per person, right?
Yeah. So
it's a big deal.
Right now it's teenagers. So 13 to 18 basically. And the main reason why it's like that is I'm doing it in collaboration with the FCA.
What's that?
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Okay.
It's an organization that goes around, talks to kids. Yes.
My wife has had an FCA wristband and we have no idea what it stands for. Got it. Sorry.
But what's cool about the FCA is the FCA, they do all the regular sports. Like they talk to all the athletes at the school, but they just now started it's called like FCA Combat or something like that. And it's doing for like jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing, stuff like that. And
combat with a C or combat with a K, like Mortal Kombat?
With the C.
No, it's to the death.
That's why I was curious.
With the C, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but it's been good. It's been good. It's been really great working with the FCA guys on this as well because they're going to be a part of it. So there's going to be even more at least a pathway to more like good mentorship or positive influence.
Positive foundation. Yeah.
I mean,
we talked too about like the faith, the rooted faith and things like is a really strong. It's hard to be negative when you're basing things around like faith.
Yeah.
So if they're involved with that and you have your mentorship, like that's a perfect marriage of mentorship, 100%.
Yeah. So it just started. We actually got our very first student last week, and we're working on more. Right now, we're doing it as kind of like a nomination system where some of our members will nominate like families or somebody they know.
All right.
Just so we can kind of get in there. But if anybody watching knows anybody who has a teenager that feels like they could benefit from this, please message the business page at Swamp Fox Jiu-Jitsu on Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah, we're actually going to charge the underprivileged children $12.
Yeah, honestly, anybody who signs up, they have to owe us $12.
But yeah, that's awesome. And that'll definitely be the first short I put out is talk about that because I think that's. I mean, when Brian brought up that question, I'm just like, you're right. Like, what do we do about that?
Yeah,
and obviously, this isn't like it's solved. All right, next problem. But it's a good thing. So I'm really glad you brought that up.
Very respectable, and I like I was saying, like that just doesn't happen. You just don't see anywhere else. I mean, you might find like a church organization, but that's so like big blanket. So when you have like kind of like not an accountability buddy, but sort of somebody that's kind of like a little bit more personal to you if it's just you and maybe 3 other people.
Almost like a Big Brother program. But
I like it.
Yeah. But that's essentially what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I like it.
And it's the right age, at least for, like a freaking headline I read. I didn't even read the article, but saying about it's that above 13 age where it's really the outside of the house influences that make the biggest impact on your kids. Like,
think about when you were that age, like what?
Yeah, that's another thing that my parents forbid me to hang out with a couple friends who they were right, but I did not listen. Like forbidding does not work.
Yeah.
Nope.
So how do we teach our kids to identify this person is not good for me?
Yeah.
So no, I'm asking you. Tell us the answer.
Oh,
no, but do you have any advice on that? Like, have you thought about this as your kids are growing? How am I going to?
I think first and foremost, just be a good example for your kid. So they have something to go, like, kind of like what you were talking about when Brian was talking about, how do we teach our daughters to respect themselves or how we teach her. Like, I think the first relationship your kids are ever going to see is between you and your wife. And so that's like my first go-to when I tell people is like, show your kids how to treat women by how you treat your wife first and foremost.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like that's what I say is just be a good influence and involved as much as you can with your kids. Like, and I really think like a lot of it's going to take care of itself that way, because they're like my dad's a good example. Like, is this person I'm hanging out with, are they acting like someone who my dad would have raised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like taking self-reflection in most moments. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think of a piece of advice I saw on a Tom Ferry podcast where his dad told him to make a list of everyone he associates with, then make a page, put 3 columns, negative, neutral, and positive, and see where they fit.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Then just dump everyone who's negative, spend all the time around the positive, and keep the neutral around because they might become positive.
Yeah.
So, another thing I saw that outside of just kids with self-defense and martial arts, I saw recently, it was an interview with a imprisoned cartel member who a lot of child abductions, and they were talking about like, you know, what do you look for? You know, how do you decide to abduct a child? And one of the first things he said is, we look for a father who is not going to give us any trouble.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cauliflower ears, they're not messing with you. So, but they're just like, nope, not him. But I mean, I think about that. Like I've been really focused on fitness this year in general. And, you know, having a newborn at 45, I need to be in shape when I'm 70.
My wife actually told me this the other week. She's like, I like your cauliflower ears because it makes you look hard to kill, basically.
Yeah.
And like while that made me feel really good, it made me think about like kind of talking about that. Like, do you look hard to kill? Like,
yeah. Like if I didn't know you and we got into some sort of a conflict, the second I spotted your cauliflower ears, I'd be like, do I want to go down this road? Like, that's the truth. Like, anybody's like, they're either getting punched a lot in the air, or they know how to scoop me up and slam me on the ground, or they know how to choke me out.
I know it's a real machismo way to kind of look at it, but like, think about like, if you're out hanging out with somebody, you look at the big dude, you're like, I don't want to mess with that guy. Like appearances do matter.
Yeah. It's like 0.07% of the world's population can bench 225. That's my goal. That's where I want to be. I'm at like a 155. I'm nowhere near it, but that's what I'm going for. You know?
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. Yeah. I have a bird chest. So
yeah.
I literally have a bird chest. Like, does this
feathers.
Ooh.
pigeon breast.
So you're
What
going
they
to
call
pigeon?
it?
Is that why you're going to pigeon?
You got a wishbone?
You're going home?
That's why I'm going
Yeah,
pigeon
you're going home?
orange. Yeah, that's it, dude. Going back to the roost.
Nice.
So, how often do you do classes every week?
I'm there 6 to 7 days a week, basically. So
6, 7.
It's your career.
yeah,
You hear that
that's
a lot
that's-
too. 6, 7.
More recently, yes, and I've never felt so old in my life.
He teaches kids.
Yeah,
I know. It just makes me cringe so much every time.
It's
I go.
terrible.
It makes.
It's stupid.
We've gone down this road a couple times already on the show. It's what does it mean?
Nobody knows. It's stupid.
my wife was describing a restaurant to somebody the other day, and she was like talking about it on a scale of 10. And she's like, it's a 6 or a 7, and he was like, you're saying that too? And she's like, no, I'm describing the restaurant.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
speaking
I'm
normally.
answering your question.
Yeah.
All right. So when you ask your kids what that means, what do they tell you?
They have different answers every time.
Give me one of them.
Bryce said, I asked him, because I do that all the time. What does it mean? He's like, well, 6, 7, it's just like this kid started it and then now it's like viral. I was like, that's a horrible explanation.
That's not what it means. That's its.
I said, that's a terror. He said,
That's its origin.
these 2 kids, they started it. I'm like, started what?
Yeah.
He's like, well, 6, 7. I'm like, what does it mean? He's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, then why do you go along with it? And he's like, well, now the new one's 41. I'm like, I give up, dude. What is that?
I don't know.
Like, what happened to the good old days when 69 was the one that made you go?
That's a good one.
Like, now I feel like if the teacher wrote down and got 60,
You get it?
Nice.
if the teacher wrote down and got like the answer 69, you know, we would all back in the day like Now the kids are like, but if she got the same, did a problem with -2 and it was 6, 7, the whole class would just like explode. We need the,
Yeah, I don't know what it means. My two are too young to.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you saying we should teach our kids to say 69 instead?
I would much rather that. At least it has a meaning.
I mean, it's funnier.
It's
It's definitely funnier. And
gonna
you can explain
It's
why
gonna be his
funny.
kid's first word.
Yeah.
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 Michael comes out. 6, 7.
Oh no, I was saying 69.
Oh, 69.
Yeah.
No. Raise a man who respects women is the goal. So I guess with 2 boys, that's what you think about when you're giving the example with your wife as a relationship.
Yeah,
You're thinking about, like,
just
this is
being a good example that way, because that's like you can talk all day to them, like, but if your words aren't matching what you're doing, then
yes.
what does that matter at that point?
Yeah, I was talking recently about vacuuming my wife's car or taking the car to get gas when I know it's low, and like that's what my dad did.
Yeah,
like that. So that's what a husband does. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. So, but how we doing on time on that camera?
Camera's not an issue. We're down to 15 minutes before I got to roll.
15 minutes. So we should get grumpy.
Yes.
So, is there anything you want to talk about that we didn't talk about?
You wanted me to tell like some feral Jonah stories, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because we started talking. Yeah.
So
we did.
Jonah and Isaac are 2 very different children.
Okay.
Love them both. Isaac is very orderly. He'll sit there, even though I just said he protested the classroom. But he'll sit there.
That is
when
not
he's home,
what you just
when
said.
he's home, though, he'll
Organized
sit
protest.
there, and I'll put like I can put like letters and numbers and stuff, and he'll mess around with that. Jonah is just a wild animal compared to the other 2. So some of the stories that have happened in just like the last 2 months, like we're having kids camp week at the gym. We have a bunch of crash pads. You learn to fall on those. He stacked all those up, pulled our fire alarm, pulled it so hard he broke it. And it went off.
How old is this guy?
2. He wasn't even 2 when this happened.
Did it set the sprinklers off too?
It didn't set off the sprinkler, but what happened is because it's connected to a bunch of other buildings, it rang in every other storefront. And
Did he get arrested?
I
did in 8th grade.
I wish at the end of that ordeal, because he broke it and we couldn't turn it off. The handle, he snapped the handle straight off. He's a strong. He went for
2 years old.
Dude, he went as the Hulk for Halloween. It was like the perfect thing. Did
he smash?
Dude, when we had to go give him his shots, like the nurse went to go give him his shots, and after the second one, he literally grabbed her hand and put it away, and she goes, "Jesus Christ!" Like it was like a movie. I was watching like them struggle.
She drops to a knee.
she's like trying to put it in, and she just grabs a hold of it. Has to jam it in.
So the alarm goes off for 2 hours. We had to get the fire department. Couldn't figure out how to turn it off for 2 hours. I go over to Suit World. You guys know where Suit World is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Suit World's right beside us. The alarm's going off for 2 hours in Suit World. The old ladies that are in there are just terrified the entire time. Like they're cowering and shaking because it's so loud. I feel so bad. We finally got it turned off. But with that, now we have these covers on all of our fire alarms, courtesy of Jonah. Another story is
safety.
Wait, hold on. In the end, he's impeded the safety of everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's made everything much more
extra
unsafe
step
now. Yeah.
Before you save lives.
Then he broke his foot not too long ago at 1.5 years, just running, and just breaks his foot.
Kicking trees.
We kick him. We take him to the hospital, get him casted up, take him home. We set him down in his high chair. Dorothy goes to the restroom for a second. I'm sitting in the living room. She comes back outside. He has already taken his cast off as soon as we're home.
Yeah.
Itched? Because it itched?
I don't know.
Because he could?
I asked and he just didn't tell me.
I mean, I crushed it in his hand.
I get it because I took my braces off the day after I got them.
That had to hurt.
It was pretty bad.
How did you do that?
Why did you do that?
It's pretty painful. They had that little thing in the roof of my mouth where they were cranking it, spread it out.
So at no point you're like, this hurts, I should stop?
No. It hurt the whole time, but I really, really wanted it off.
Was it worth having teeth like that?
I got braces back on. Thank you. My teeth are
I shouldn't talk.
Okay.
My teeth are wonky as man. It's like, I keep floss in the office because every time I eat, there's a full meal stuck in my teeth. So,
but yeah, so we had to get he only though he broke his foot, he had to get the cast all the way up to his hip because if not, he would
just take it off.
Yeah, and then the doctor would be like, he's not going to be walking around 2 hours. I think he got faster in the cast somehow. Like he could push off of the cast, and he was like leaping onto. I'm like, I don't know.
And now bends at the knees, 2 pieces.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, maybe a kennel would be a good investment right now.
I talk about
just
crate training all the time.
A runner.
No, dude, that kid's so strong. Like he would dislocate my shoulder as soon as I put him in a leash.
Why don't you give him like an old tire to chew on?
He'd probably eat it. It'd probably be gone. Yeah. He's a sweet kid. I love him, but he is borderline like feral like that.
That's awesome.
Like I don't want to leave him in a room by himself because I'm afraid he'll chew through the door or something.
Opening walnuts with his hands.
What you're describing to me sounds like, did you watch the Wild Thornberrys growing up?
I did. Yes.
Like Donnie?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Donnie probably speaks a little bit clearer than Jonah does at this point.
Oh man.
But yeah, he's a hurricane basically. So
yeah,
some days awesome. you gotta like you can see it coming and you just gotta wait for it to make landfall and you're like it'll be done after this.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he's 2, right?
He is 2. Yes.
I feel that. That's
yes.
Harper some days.
He's also a gigantic too. He is massive.
Is he tall?
Or he's tall and fat.
What's he?
Well, okay. Dense is a better word.
Dense. There you go.
He's like an atom.
Thick
basically.
with 2 C's.
Dude,
he's got high cholesterol.
I'll pick him up and then I'll pick up other people's children and I almost throw them through the ceiling accidentally picking them up because the weight difference.
Super mega fat boss baby.
Yeah.
That status.
You're like, what's wrong with your kid?
Yeah. He was like,
you feeding him? My kid will kick your kid's ass.
My kid eats out of a trough.
Don't make my kid lay on your kid. Like,
yeah. What size clothes is he wearing?
Adult large.
He wears some 4T pants because
at 2.
Yeah.
My daughter was too.
Yeah.
Boom.
4T pants. Yeah. Right now he's slimmed. He's gotten a little bit taller, so we can get him in 3T. But
Okay.
you put him in pants, and people are like, "Why?" You put him in like 2T, and people are like, "Why is your little boy in leggings? Like, why?" Like, no, that's just how he's built.
He's just
like
beef.
Yeah.
Just walks around like an American bully.
So, what sports do we want to get him in with that kind of strength?
Jiu-jitsu, definitely.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
He needs no skill. He just chokes everyone out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All of us just smother chokes because he just.
So sumo wrestling. What else?
Sumo wrestling.
2-year-old world champion.
Watching the recent hockey games, I think he'd be great at hockey. Get him in as an enforcer.
There you go.
Dude, hockey's so badass. So badass.
Have you watched any of the recent games here?
Not
the Ice Cats? Yeah.
No, but I want to go.
They're fun.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
that it's back.
They're fun, dude. They're really, really fun.
Okay. We need to play them.
Me and my wife saw the Hurricanes last year at the beginning of the season when they played the Devils. That is just and the like NHL postseason makes every other sport look pathetic. Like they just
dude, honestly, watching like a hockey game, the entrances and things like that, it honestly makes every sport look pathetic no matter when
dude,
it is.
There was a fight the other weekend. They beat the hell out of each other the entire time. And then like after the guy got ejected, like the ice skates player, who's like playing it up. He's like putting his arms up like this. Everybody was like,
waves.
Everybody was eating that shit up. And I was
love
like,
it.
yeah.
You ever see that documentary, The Last Gladiators? It focused mostly on Knuckles Nyland. I saw it years ago, but it was the enforcers in general, but he was the main one they were talking to. And they were going through these stories. And there was one where they're interviewing both guys in the fight and they lock up with each other. And they hear a pop, and the other guy goes, "What was that?" He's like, "My shoulder just dislocated." And the guy goes, "Okay, we'll do this another time." It's like, "No, I want you at your best."
I do love watching that though. It's just like MMA. Like you understand what's about to happen, dude. Some of them they'll drop their gloves and they'll fist bump, and then they go fight.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, that Knuckles guy, they talked about how he even got into the NHL because he had like no skating skills whatsoever. But he said he took everyone until there was no one else in the minor leagues, and they brought him on because there was nobody who could beat him in the minors.
Yeah.
And he fought mostly. He was from Boston, but he was with Montreal most of his career, which really pissed off Boston. So
I'm glad you said that though, because that made me remember that's something to do, because I always feel like there's so little to do in Florence, like with your family, that's like actually engaging
you can hockey fight.
That's the one thing I'm not a Florence native, and so but one thing I always tell people is like the one thing I would
I'm not either.
the one thing I would ask them The one thing I would ask to improve, I'm joking. I'm
Jealous.
Oh, okay. The one thing I would ask to improve in Florence is just more family stuff to do. But like my kids love going to these hockey games.
Yeah.
Like, and the players are awesome with the kids.
I feel like that's the one time that the city listened to people.
Yeah.
Because everybody's been begging for the PD Pride to come back for like 10 years.
Yeah, we got to hit one. I don't know if I can get my wife to sit on bleachers for 3 hours at 8 months pregnant.
When's the due date?
December 8th.
Oh, there's a game that day. Let's go.
I'm in.
Yeah. She don't want to sit. So you're like, I'll just,
you're
you're
gonna
fine.
be busy.
You'll go lay
right?
down. You'll lay down and I'll.
They're cutting you open and then pulling a body out of you. Yeah. I'll be at the hockey game. So, all right. That makes me think though, how much time you got?
9 minutes.
It's not important what I was thinking about. Let's get going.
Just if it's quick, just throw it out there.
Not just like that. When the baby was coming, when Amelia was there, that feeling of just the two of you, like that was the only time in the pregnancy where my wife was happy I was there. But like she only wanted me in the room, like until she got her epidural. Like she didn't want anybody else in there. She was in so much pain, and every time she had a contraction, she was just like, "Tommy, Tommy, Tommy," and I've told her this and we laugh at it. I'm like, I feel so bad that you were in pain, but it felt so good that you needed me that much.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
And then when you finally get to like cut the cord, like you're already on like cloud nine.
I didn't do it last time. I'm gonna man it up and do it. It was
You got to, man.
I'll do it this time.
It's horrific. It's not a fun
You're not
sight.
helping.
No, it's not a fun sight, but it's like building
It's just like, what if I
something.
f- it up?
It's
That's all
like
I think
building
about.
something for your kids. Like it's frustrating and it's like kind of like
Yeah.
it's like makes you tense up, but it's so worth it afterwards. You're just like, I fucking
They
did
asked me.
that,
I was
dude.
just
Yeah.
like, you want to cut the cord? I'm
do
like,
it?
no.
Did you do it?
Like, what am I paying you for? Like,
Yeah,
It's
right?
like, no, I did.
Well,
I
that's
did.
a good question. How
Both.
much do you
yes,
get off?
both. Yeah.
Yeah, you
What
got
is
to, man.
How much
Just
did
chew
they
it off.
discount you? Now you're talking my language.
Yeah.
How much do you save if you cut the cord yourself?
You cut the cord and you put your phone up for a tip afterwards. Be like, hey,
That ties into so many things.
How much
said
are we
on the show.
talking here?
Yeah.
Yes.
20% off? Things that make you, I'm just explaining this to him before
Yeah,
I
yeah.
say we're going to get grumpy. Things that make you mad that also make you realize you're getting old because they make you mad.
That's the premise.
So like, it's usually like traffic shit and something.
Oh, okay,
stupid.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
voice texting has
Things
been a
that-
big one.
Things
You're
that you
talking-
probably wouldn't have been
Yeah.
like that bothered by when
Yeah.
you were 21, but the older you get, you're like, these fucking people with the subs.
Mine today is definitely going to be something that would have bothered me at any point in my life. I just never thought I'd have to talk about it. I didn't realize. Anyway.
All right. So let's get grumpy.
Okay, let's get grumpy. Sure.
You want to start it off because yours is fresh.
Yeah. This was Sunday at the gym. I'm wearing my Oasis hoodie that I got at the tour, and I go to the bathroom and I'm pissing at the urinal, and I hear the stall open and close, and then a voice from inside the stall asks me if I've ever seen Oasis live, which I thought I thought it was an unspoken rule that men don't start conversations with each other while they're holding their penis.
Don't.
Right?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
other men who are holding
Yes,
their own.
yeah.
And well, he was in there. So I've literally never seen this person. I can only see their ankles and feet. I have no idea who's talking to me.
How are these new
And you're like, bro,
Balances
this
talking
better
to
be
me?
a ghost talking to me right now.
My stream was suffering at this point. 'Cause, like, there was I mean, I said yes. I was there at Giant Stadium on the reunion tour, and then he kept going.
You gave him all the info. You
Yeah, I
didn't
was
just
like,
stop
yeah,
at
I was
yes?
just there on the reunion tour up at Giant Stadium is what I said. And then the guy just kept going. And
What's your favorite song?
I walked away and he might have still been talking to me about Oasis. I don't know.
I don't know. I was leaving the bathroom and I just heard this echoing. You're my wonder wall.
Did you find it? Oh, thank God. I much prefer the garbage than your underwears. All right, I'll wash it. Just put it right there for me, and I'll wash it again. Baby, I need a new wedding ring. So,
This one's tainted. Literally.
Pun intended. So yeah, that's my grumpy old men is strangers starting conversations with me while I'm urinating.
And they're shitting.
Maybe.
He could have just been texting.
He could. It could have been his private time, and that's just what works for him.
What if he was like peeking up over the other stall as he was talking to you?
I don't even know for sure if it was
Like
that.
that
He's
Home
like,
Improvement?
I got to catch this guy before he leaves. Like,
What if he's 2 stalls over and there's a guy between us just like, what the fuck is going on? I have no idea which person was talking to me.
What's up, bro?
I
Talking over top.
I don't know if I see this guy. Like, I'm not wearing that hoodie to the gym again because if this guy sparks a conversation
Hey,
with me,
Oasis hoodie guy.
it's me, guy. Oh, yeah, Rutherford, New Jersey. That's where I saw him.
So you got anything in the old ticker up there? Well, that's your heart. Well, yeah, that
that's fine
too.
too. Yeah.
But Joe,
mine is
thank you.
probably today I was really frustrated because I went inside the gas station and they only had one register open, and that register also ended up being everybody wanted to buy a lottery ticket, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was like I love you guys if you buy lottery tickets, but you're already making bad decisions. Please just let me go in front of you.
You only need 1 or 2. You don't need 80.
And
I'll give you $2 not to buy it.
Yeah, I was like, I will pay you right now to just let me go in front of you.
Better odds.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the person behind the counter was moving with a sense of urgency.
They were. But it's like my thing is like I'm in line, I'm already frustrated, and it's like high blood pressure already runs in my family. I'm like, this could be the day I have a stroke, and I don't want to tell the doctor it was because I was in the line behind somebody buying a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
No, they get it.
I'd be like, oh yeah, you're the third person this week that's had
leading
this.
cause.
Yeah.
Piggybacking off of that, I cannot stand going to Walmart and they have the self checkout ones are the only things that are open, but like 3 of them are down. The other one that's open is the scan and go people. So technically speaking, there's like 2 open, and then dude, it's like, what is the point?
There's nobody organizing it.
Nope, they're all just
So-
standing there like on their phone.
I had one where like a woman just there's a guy in front of me, and then a woman just went to this one, and I'm just like, hey, did you think we all just got on the wrong line? I'm like, sucks to be you. This line's open.
Yeah.
I used it. I offered to the other guy. I guess the other guy sided with her that I was being petty. And I'm just like, well, then I'm being petty. I'm like, you want to go? He's like, it's not that important. I go, all right, I'll go.
Well, mine will be like, I'll be on E and in line, and I'll be like, this makes me just want to take my chances and try and find a different gas station.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be less frustrated if I break down on the side of the road, no gas, I think.
You know, we don't walk enough in society.
Dude, you ever get that overwhelming feeling too when you pull up to the gas pump and it's not taking your card?
Oh.
And so you're like, I could just go to the next one, but it's like, no, I'm going to go to the next gas station. Maybe that one.
I got to let
Maybe
you
that
card.
will take my card. Oh yeah.
I drive too much for
What
gas.
about it doesn't take the plug station? Do you have to pay for that?
I don't have to go to a plug station often, but the last time I did, I almost got into a fight with another guy, and Shay and Gary rolled up from my office, 2 people I work with. I turn in the middle of like getting in this heated argument with the guy, and I look, and Shay's just looking out a
Was
window.
there only one spot?
So they were all broken except for one. We were waiting.
The
and-
Walmart mentality.
Yeah, so I was next after this one guy. This woman was behind me. This old guy was behind her. We're all cordial with each other. I'm like, guys, I just need a little bit to get home anyway, so I'm going to plug in. I got to grab something from Walmart. When I come back, I'll have more than enough. I'm fine. I got a charger at home. I come back, and some guy just pulled in front of him and was using the other side of the charger, which I don't even think that works because they don't let you
Aren't you supposed to be every other space for it to work the best too? Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this one guy, this old guy who was nice, but kind of annoying, that was waiting third in line. As I come up, he's like, you know what he did? You know what he did? And I'm just like,
What are you for?
literally, it was so much like that.
He
And
did it.
I'm unplugging. I'm getting in my car. I'm like, guys, I'm not here to police the station. And then the other guy was just like, good. Like with his attitude, like that's right.
And you're like, oh no.
I literally just got out of my car and I was like, all right, dude, these f***ing guys are waiting. Like, and he's like, you weren't here. I was like, when I left, you weren't here. They were waiting. Don't be an asshole. He goes, watch your language. I'm like, what the f*** are you going to do? Like, and then I just walked up and I stopped his charge and I pulled his thing and I got in my car and left. But I was leaving and that guy had that like, yeah, that's right attitude. And I was like, oh, f***.
What are you going to do? Drive after me? Nope. Your battery's dead. Like,
I mean,
you can't follow me.
But I'm not proud of that. Like, I had a therapist session that day, which was a good thing. But this was the first thing I brought up. Like, yeah, I felt like, you know, young, stupid me for a minute.
Did you get in the car and you're like, hey, I need a session today? So
yeah. Well, no, but I had one. Yeah. It was already scheduled. And like when we started, she's like, how's it going? I'm like, well, it's been a good week. I feel like there's something we should talk about.
So
kind of almost got
level
to a
with
fight
me here. Almost charged the charging port down a guy's throat.
Yeah, almost grabbed the guy. Yeah, it was.
That's fun though.
It's not.
You felt a little bit empowered in the moment, though, didn't you?
It's fun to talk about.
He was
right now.
definitely like bullying a woman and an old guy. Like he definitely was.
I was just talking about the just pressing the button off. Like,
Oh, yeah,
that's such a boss.
You're going to be
move.
chasing that high for a little while.
There
Your
was a
wife's
bit-
going to be watching TV. You're just going to turn the TV off for no reason.
Dude, but at that point, the old annoying guy grabbed the charger and was like, no. Like the guy was trying to put it back in his car and the guy was like, no. That's how. Yeah, this happened. If like my family saw me, I would have been embarrassed. Either side, my parents or my kids.
That's okay. You
Like,
can go back there and ask for the CCTV and they can see you. And then you can also be embarrassed.
There's a chance that this is already somewhere online.
Only because of the guy saying no.
You don't know who we work with, but of all the people in my office, who is the worst person for me to roll up while that's happening?
Oh, Gary.
Well, Shay. Well, Gary,
Shay
no,
too. Well,
Gary.
Gary was the best
Gary would have
person.
my back.
Shay was
Yeah.
absolutely the worst person because she's going to tell everybody.
Yeah, she loves drama, and I hate gossip. But Gary is her husband, and he's got aspiration of being a professional wrestler. Like guy's fit as hell.
Okay.
Like
Very cool.
Yeah,
She
that's
probably
cool shit,
created
right?
a different story. Yeah, Tom was about to get beat up and Gary pulled up and saved his life.
Off the top corner of the pickup truck, high cross body. But yeah, so that also happens at charging stations.
That's fun.
I don't go to them much.
That's exciting. I'm going to start hanging around charging stations now. Just,
Yeah, the best ones have at least one working. Seriously, those are the good ones. Is the Electrify America at Walmart are the good ones.
The ones that just have one left.
That's all they had left. It was so bad. There was two working, and the one guy left, and I pulled in, and then the screen froze on me when I tried to use it. He just charged his car. I was a little worked out, and I hate Walmart. Like I'm worked up over all this. I'm frustrated because I forgot to charge my car, so I'm mad at myself. It's the only reason why I got to be there. And I had to get something from Walmart. I got to piss so bad. I popped my head in the bathroom. There's a woman like the thing cleaning. I'm like, hey, can I just use the bathroom real quick? She goes, can't use the one on the other side. I'm like, I hate Walmart.
so you went to the ladies' room. That's what she meant, right? Yeah.
Yeah, should have. No, I walked to the other side. Actually, I didn't even piss. I said, I could hold it in.
And he went in there. Someone asked him about his Oasis.
Yeah.
hoodie.
Yep.
Yep.
I just, I'm in the woman's room, and this woman has a nerve to talk to me while I'm pissing. I'm standing in the sink like it's a urinal. So yeah, so all of that, and then that guy, and that was just like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna argue with a stranger today. It's happening.
Sounds like a good day.
I was only 44 then. I've grown.
Yes. This is long ago.
Yes.
Ages.
The bubbles have changed you, right?
Yes, I've matured.
Yeah.
I got in the bubble. I came out a new me.
Do you want to do a grumpy old man, or are you just satisfied with that?
I do have a
Yeah.
mine's like a combination of like a grumpy old man, but I guess it would be an anxious old man too. So it makes me grumpy at my family, and they know this, so they're gonna laugh at this because it's like so stressful in the moment. But I get like anxiety when I pull up to like a drive-through, and we've been
That's
to
where they you.
yeah, dude. Like we've been to, let's just say Zaxby's. It's $12.50. So like we've gone to Zaxby's so many times, right? And every time I'm like,
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody good? Like everybody getting the usual?
Oh, I haven't experienced this yet.
Oh, dude.
And I'll turn around and they're like, hold on. And I'm like, hi, can you take your order? I'm like, hold on 1 second. Guys, I gotta tell her something. Like I just get so anxious.
They're gonna.
I get mad at like my family. I'm like, just fucking get the normal.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know what I want. Be like, the menu has been the same since you were 5 years old.
It hasn't changed.
How's the lobster?
Yeah. So I'm like, Bryce, you want the big Zach snack? And he's like, I want to do the chicken finger plate. I'm like, wait, I was already here. Like I was committed to the big Zach snack. Now I gotta. Can I get a chicken finger plate? And it's just like the people on the other side are probably just like, the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, yes, just take your time.
You're just,
but that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm on the clock.
You're drenched in sweat by the time
I'm
you
like
pull
sweating
up to the
talking about it now. It gives me the worst anxiety. And my wife cracks me up. She's like, dude, you have a serious problem when we go through like trying through. She's like, you cannot calm down like at all.
Remember when I texted you like dads have hive minds? Like I've felt this exact same anxiety.
We went to Wendy's and Sam didn't know what she wanted. She just needed a second. So I ordered for the kids and I was like, all right, that's long enough. You had long enough. So she's like, I don't know. I was like, just get the taco salad. It's great. And I just like fucking order the taco salad. And then she gets home and it was the worst thing she's ever had in her life. I was like, I hate my anxiety.
Oh, you guys want to go grab something to eat after this?
Yeah, my grumpy old man I'm grumpy at myself. The older I get, the more anxious I get in that. And then I get just mad at myself like after the fact. But it is so funny thinking about how stupid it is to just get stressed.
My dad would literally just say, you're getting this at a certain point.
Yeah, like I got to cut the wires of a fucking detonator. It's like just tell me something.
Going to Zaxby's, let me pop my Xanax before I get to the drive-thru.
I actually, that's the only reason that I truly enjoy going into a restaurant because I don't take the responsibility. I'm like, you guys just order it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want? And they're like, can you get me? I'm like, Don't do that. Don't put this on me. Because then when they forget the Zach sauce, it's my fault.
So pick the worst thing you can imagine on that menu and say, you guys have 30 seconds before I order you this.
Dude, I love it.
That's exactly what my dad
You're getting the Impossible Burger.
What I've done is sometimes when my wife won't pick a restaurant, I always pick the restaurant she doesn't like. Because then she all of a sudden she wants to pick.
So smart. My go-to is the guess what we're eating tonight. And the first thing that comes out of their mouth, yup. Little reverse psychology.
Yeah, that's really good.
Sam's picked up on it a little bit though.
I am so blessed to not have that problem. My wife's, maybe it's an American thing. My wife's from Romania. Mm-hmm. It's never an issue like where to pick.
It's just like immediate.
Yeah, she'll know what she wants, or when she says you pick, she actually means it. When we go to eat, I don't even go out to eat with everyone anymore at the office, but Alexis, she used to work with us at the office, and she'd be like, where do you want to have lunch? And she would tell us to pick and then know everything. Like, no. And it just got to the point where she would ask, where do you want to have lunch? I'm like, just tell me where to go. And I'd walk into my office. Like, I don't care. I'm not playing this game.
Poor Sam. Like, Sam got overwhelmed the other day because it was her birthday. So I had like a good chunk of the day, but she's a prime example of that. But she does it because of her anxiety too. Is the same thing me in the drive-thru. That's Sam when you ask her, what do you want to eat? It was her birthday. And I was like, well, where do you want to go for your birthday tonight? And she goes, I don't know. Ask the kids. I'm like, it ain't their birthday. They're going to say something stupid and you're going to regret like telling them to like, Mom, we got a McDonald's. Like that's your most hated place on the face of the earth.
Yeah. But, I'm really lucky.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So you just say, what do you want to eat? And she's like, bam.
She's like, anything. And then if I suggest something, she says yes. I've been in 3 other long-term relationships. You know, I met my wife when I was 39. None of them did that.
Yeah.
I've
soulmate
had relationships with friends that were female at work, like friendships. None of them. No female that I've ever known. I have a sister. I have a mother. They don't do that.
To be fair, when my wife isn't super stressed and overwhelmed, if I say, where do you want to go to eat? She's on it.
Good.
It's just that she's super stressed and overwhelmed
you got 4
every
kids,
day because
so
I have 4 kids.
12 years ago.
Yeah,
All right, you got to
All right.
be somewhere, don't you, buddy?
I do. I got to be at work, but this was fun.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you for
guys
coming,
having
dude.
me.